Bhastrika pranayama. Bhastrika is known as bellows breath. So it is a forceful exhale and a forceful inhale. And by forceful, it's not necessarily forcing the breath, but there is an emphatic release to pump, 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 pump belly. You can take your hands either to your belly or out into a wide V. Press in, thumbs up. And it sounds like you are blowing a birthday candle out through the nostrils, but that forceful exhalation is the same as the forceful inhalation, right? So looks and sounds like this. Different from Kapalabhati, which is shining skull. So this breath is meant to infuse the body and energize the spine. So finding a comfortable seat, you can close the eyes if you feel comfortable, hands either to the belly or up to a wide V. Taking a few normal inhalations for yourself. We'll take an inhalation and go ahead and start to pump the breath. 27 rounds. Then slow the breath down. An inhalation, holding the breath. Lace the thumbs up overhead. Draw the chin to the chest, 𝗔𝗿𝘁𝘀𝘁𝘀, bandha. Almost as if you are capping a soda bottle. Drawing that breath, that energy to the spine, central column, Shushumna. When you cannot retain the breath anymore without pushing past your edge, gently exhale and float the backs of your hands on top of your knees, releasing the breath through the nostrils. Keeping the eyes closed. Start to notice if there's a shift, change in your body. We'll take a second round of Bhastrika. If you feel like you're already a little bit energized, or you can feel the effects of it, you can absolutely skip it. If you'd like to take a second round with me, interlacing the fingers, drawing hands to the belly or out into a wide V. Gentle inhalation. Go ahead and pump, pump, pump. 27 rounds. Slow the breath down. A gentle inhalation. Spread the arms around and up, lacing the thumbs up overhead. Draw the chin to the chest. 𝗔𝗿𝘁𝘁𝘀, bandha, gentle chin lock. Retaining this breath, kumbhaka, allows for us to energize our system without pushing past our edge. So once you cannot hold the breath anymore, gently release the hands, lifting the chin up, exhaling out. Taking a few moments of stillness. Our greatest ability to discern what we need in the present moment is always available to us. We start to question ourselves. And we start to doubt our intuition, our insight. It's our ego taking over. So keeping your left hand now to the heart center, bringing the right hand to the belly. The eyes closed. Notice if there is now a shift in your physical body. Anything has come up to surface for you. Our physical bodies are so excited to speak to us. If we push down or ignore that wisdom, it is a disservice to self. Gently bow your head towards your heart center, almost as if you are invoking the image of a swan. So swans gently bow and tip their necks towards their heart as a symbol of honoring what resides within the heart center. Listening for that call, that wisdom, that insight from the heart. We'll check the sound of shouting peace. You can join me or listen. Take a deep breath in here. Put your head back on top of your shoulders, just aligning for a moment. Feel free to sit as comfortably as you need to. I needed to adjust my seat. We'll start to open up the side bodies. Take the fingers over to the right side. Reach your left arm long by the ear. Again, if something has moved through you and you are needing to rest for this entire session, absolutely do that. Listening to the wisdom there, honoring what arises. Take a deep breath here to inhale as you root your pelvis down. And then on exhale, I want you to tip forward. So you're sending that breath to the back body. Moving like this on your own. If all the breath's too fast or slow, we're taking 3 rounds here. So inhale to open, exhale to round forward. The most advanced you can become is the advancement of listening to what serves you. But since you took my class earlier, I'm going to use that reference one more time. The reason why we need to learn the rules and learn the structure is because when we learn the rules, we can break the rules. Otherwise, if we don't have structure, we're just chaos. Take that left arm long by the ear one more time. Reach your left hand down by your side, pausing for a moment. Scoop your abdomen in and up. Left finger tips over to the left side. Close the ribs here. And reach that right arm long by the ear. Anchor well into the right hip. Pelvis weighted. Stretch the breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale to open. Exhaling forward. Taking one more on your own. Again, feeling free to ignore me if you need to move according to the rhythm of your breath. Saturdays do move a little bit faster, but you have agency to move according to what serves you. Opening up that right arm one more time. Float the right hand long by your side. Take a moment here. Fingertips root down to the side. Lift the chest, but draw the belly in. Open up the front of your throat. Stick your tongue out of your mouth. Your side breath. Do that 2 more times. Inhaling through the nostrils, opening up the mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhaling out. And floats back on top of your shoulders. We're going to come to mountain pose, savasana. However and whenever you get there, get there. Rooting your feet down, spread your feet wide, heels aligned behind the widest part of your feet. Float the arms around and up. Inhale, gomukhasana. Stretch the breath here. Right hand floats over to the right side hip. Reach that left arm nice and long. Stay here for a moment. Bend your right knee. Keep bending that right knee as you take that left arm now forward. Standing forward fold. Release that right hand, belly on top of the thighs. Knees bend generously. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Hands either to the shin bones, floor, or blocks. Urdhva. Exhale, fold forward. Let it go. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Letting your vinyasa become a moving meditation in and of itself. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Palms press at the top, tailbone roots down. Left hand to the hip. Reach that right arm up and over. Stretch the breath here. Left knee bends, taking that right side body a little bit deeper. Round yourself forward, just as we did when we were seated. Opening up the back. Let your head be heavy, belly on top of the thighs. Release the lower back here. Inhale, press the hands to the shin bones for the spine long. Flat back. Ardha. Exhale, fold you forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, full breath as you circle the arms around and up. Palms press down the midline of the body. Releasing the breath. Take one more round. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Palms press at the top. Gentle lift here from the heart center. Exhale, fold forward over your thighs. Uttanasana. Belly to the thighs. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, and make your way back to plank. Pause for a moment here, energizing your spine. Maybe you bend your knees down to the earth. One posture is not better than the other. One posture is not more advanced than the other. The advancement is choosing what you need in this moment. Bending your elbows straight back. Draw your chest all the way down. One unit. Lower your chest down to the earth. Chaturanga. Take your hands outside of your mat. 3 times we lift the heart. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, folding forward. Waving through the spine, lift the heart. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release it down. Forehead reaches down to the earth. Arms into a T. Right hand extends. Left arm underneath left shoulder. Take a moment here as you roll onto your right side hip. Maybe you take that left heel behind you. Keep pressing your left hand into the earth, opening up the side body, breathing into the chest, the neck, the shoulders. Take that left arm high to the ceiling, not at the expense of over-rotating the arm. Maybe you open up that top arm, maybe it reaches your bottom arm. Again, you have the ability to discern what you need in this moment. Release the arms if they are clasped. Press that left hand down to the earth. Taking your time. Release your chest, your head, your neck back down to the earth. This time, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale to release. The hands come right underneath you. Draw your shoulder blades in. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Gaze in front of your mat. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale as you lift, lengthening. Exhale, releasing down. Left arm out to the side in a T. Right hand stays underneath you, rolling over to your left ear, left hip. Lifting up that left side body. Pause for a moment here. Right foot goes behind you. Just breathing into your shoulders. If this is too much, you can always come back to a place that's neutral. Maybe take that right arm up, opening it up. Seeing what's there. Maybe it reaches back for the left, not at the expense of your joint. Once we've lost the breath, we are no longer in yoga. We are simply exercising. Releasing the hands if they are clasped. Bring your right hand back down to the earth underneath you. Rolling onto your belly. Forehead onto the mat. This time, lifting the heart. Maybe you slide yourself forward, coming into teenage cobra or full cobra if your back feels ready. Keeping the thighs on top of the earth, you can also start to lift yourself into upward facing dog. Rolling over the toes, exhale, forward facing dog, gomukhasana. Take your time here to settle in. I'm going to move my screen because I see the sun coming in. Just want to make sure you see me a little bit better. And then setting yourself up. Maybe you pedal the heels out. Maybe you shake your head side to side, up and down and all around, show the lips. Choosing what you need from your practice today. Float that right heel straight up and back. All 5 toes press into the earth. Exhale, scoop your belly in and up. Come through to plank pose. Draw the knee in. 2 more times like that. Inhale, lengthening, 3-legged dog. Exhaling, keep your belly in and up. Moving at the rhythm of your breath without losing the essence of the posture. Pause for a moment here as you come to plank and see if you can push the ground away, scooping your belly up a little bit higher. So there's a little bit of a contraction here. Right knee over to the right elbow, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. One more, to the right, and to the left. Step that right foot all the way forward. Take your time here. Keep your back heel lifted. Inhale to rise, high lunge. Reach the arms straight up. We're going to take our time here. As you reach down, exhale. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, opening up the arms. A few more times just like that, bending and lengthening. Right? So think of yourself as an elevator going straight up and straight down, not an escalator. Paying mindful attention to that front knee. Inhale, arms reach up, legs lift up. Exhale, bending the elbows, bending that back knee. One more time. Inhale, almost as if you could suction the energy up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Lowering that left knee all the way down. Unfold your left toes. Totally okay to place a blanket underneath you. Twist over to the right. Left arm in front, right arm behind you. Energize your spine. Reach your left arm up and back. Peaceful. Reverse lunge. Feel your body opening up. Listen carefully. Left hand goes to the outside of that right side baby toe, maybe on a block. Right arm reaches high up to the ceiling. Revolt, twist. Twists and binds are here to detoxify the body, not at the expense of losing the breath. Give you the option to tuck the back toes, to lift that left knee straight up and back. Can you scoop your belly up, lifting off of your thigh? One more breath here. Inhale. Let your exhale have both hands frame that front leg, step back, downward facing dog. Maybe you pause here. Maybe you flow through plank pose, using your inhalation to come to the balls of the feet. With or without your knees, exhale, chaturanga or baby cobra, cobra or up dog, your choice of the transition. There is no right or wrong, only what's right for you. Deep breath in, smooth breath, open the mouth. Inhale that left leg straight up and back, scoop your belly in and up. Exhale, draw your knee in, tapping that third up. 2 more times. Inhale your left leg straight up and back. Exhale. Breath, driving force, right? With your breath now, draw that left knee in, pausing for a moment, scoop your belly up, push the ground away, come up a little bit higher. Left knee to the left elbow, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right. One more, left and right. Help that left leg up if you need to. Take your time as you rise. Inhale, rising, invoking that energy. Lengthening your front leg, go straight up. Exhale, bend the elbows into soft cactus as you go straight down. Inhale to rise, reaching up to touch the sun. Exhale, connecting back down to the earth. Right? We are the elements. We are comprised of all of the elements, the seen and unseen, even our physical bodies are not even physical. Getting to the most quantum level, taking one more inhale, reaching up. We are just energy in motion. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower that back knee all the way down, one straight unit. Scoop your belly in and up, little twist over to the left. Lengthen your right arm, lengthen your left. Pause here. Stretch the breath. Work your body, your energy towards the midline, towards your spine. Right arm reaches up and back. Lift hand to the back of your right calf, right thigh, wherever you can reach. And take your time. Bring that right hand now. I'm going to block the outside of your left side baby toe. Left arm reaching straight up. Revolve, twist. Feel that right tricep pushing against the left thigh bone. One straight line here. Choosing what you need. Keep the fingers close together. Maybe lift that back leg up. Scooping your belly off of your front thigh. Every breath drawing you closer to the midline of your body. Let your exhale draw your hands now to the ground, framing your front leg, step back either to plank or down dog. Your choice of the transition. One not better than the other. Take your time in downward facing dog. Look up at the space between your hands and step or walk your way forward. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Belly to the thighs, bend your knees, reach your arms behind you. Maybe you press the palms. Maybe you reach for your strap. Holding on to the hands. Move one finger over. Take a deep breath to inhale. Open up the mouth. Smooth breath out. And then release your hands. Walk your hands to your shin bones. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Ardha-Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale as you fold forward. Uttanasana. Circle the arms around and up. Bhastrika, upward worship. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause. Sukhasana. Reaching your seat back easily. Sukha, sweetness. We'll come to chair pose. You're going to place a block in between your thighs. Energize that central line of energy. Bring your right hand to your sacrum. Bring your left hand to the outside of that right knee. Few options here. I'm keeping my left elbow on top of my right knee, my right thigh bone, actually. I'm rolling my spine. So if you can see that, if I can. Choosing what serves you. Here, lengthening that top arm. Going to where you need to go. Folding forward, letting it go. Lengthening the legs, shaking the head forward and back, side to side and all around. Keeping a block in between your thighs, reach your seat back. Bring the hands in line with your shoulders, tailbone back. Take your time as you bring your left hand to your sacrum, right elbow to the top of that left knee, left thigh bone. Revolve the spine. Keep working your hips in line with each other, gazing down at your knees. Revolve the spine. No right or wrong, only what is right for you in this moment. Maybe you lengthen the top arm. You stay there. Bringing your hands back to center. Utkatasana. Feet back. Exhale as you fold forward over your thighs. Uttanasana. Take your time here as you circle the arms around and up. Ardha-Hastasana. No rush at all. Exhale, hands down the midline of your body. Pause. I'm going to take this block out from in between the legs. Slide that right leg back. So we're coming into pyramid pose. Taking the block straight up overhead, anchor your weight into your right leg, into that back heel, and start to reach yourself forward. So there's a drawing in of the spine. Inhale, reaching long, growing the spine, arms long by the ears as you start to hinge yourself forward. And draw the hands down. Totally okay. Keep one block underneath each hand, growing your spine. On every inhale, on every exhale, deepening forward. Every inhale grows the spine like a sponge filling with water, vertebrae lengthening. Every exhale, moving towards the midline of the body. And lengthening the spine one breath at a time. Exhaling it out. Maybe the hands stay on the blocks, maybe the hands stay to the ground. Check out the alignment of 10 toes face forward. Weight is in the midline of the body. So core is engaged here. Option to wrap the hands around the thighs. Letting yourself be balanced. Deep breath in, surrendering back of the neck here, head and jaw at ease. Release your hands down. Listen carefully, bend that back knee. Draw your back knee in to meet your left ankle. You might feel an opening here on the right side thigh. That's absolutely what we want. Draw your hands to your blocks. Pause for a moment here. Bringing your blocks in front of you. Take your time. Anchor well into this front big toe. Lengthening your back leg. Keep your weight slightly forward. Lift your back heel up. All 5 toes pointing down. Warrior 3. Opening up that hip. Coming into half moon. Keep your left hand on your block. Right hand moves to the heart center. Keep flexing your back foot. If you're stepping on a wall behind you. Listen carefully. Bend that left knee, reach back, warrior 2. Pausing. As you situate yourself, you're going to take a few rounds here. Light is streaming in, hopefully you can see. Situating into your warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Big breath to inhale here. Extended side angle. You can either come to Gomukhasana with left hand on top of that left thigh, or to the outside on a block. Extended side angle B. Moving within your breath. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, extended side angle. Your choice of the variation. 2 more like this on your own. Feeling that breath in the side body, drawing the navel in. Might even use the mouth. And pause when you get to your variation of side angle. Maybe today, that top hand, right hand goes to the hip. Keep revolving the heart and the shoulders. Never about going past your edge. Maybe you'll take that left arm now in front of the thigh, going into bound warrior. Working the heart. Energizing your body from the inside out. Choosing what you need. Right? Not every single pose, not every single variation serves us every day. Listen carefully. You're going to slowly lengthen your front leg. Utthita Trikonasana. Welcome to keep that bind if you're in the bind, or to release it. Letting it go. Reaching that top arm straight up, or keeping it on the heart. Listen carefully. Draw your navel into your spine. Bottom hand to the heart. Use your core to rise straight up. Woo. Turn your left toes in. Find your blocks. Place your blocks in front of you. Toes in. Leave your heels where they are. Heels slightly out. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale as you fold forward. I'll give you the option here to take either a wide downward facing dog in this posture, If the hands are on the blocks in this posture, you're opening up the front of the chest and the triceps. If you walk your hands a little further back, either on the blocks or keeping the hands underneath your shoulders, then you're working more of your back body and the hamstrings. So it's really up to you. Neither one is better than the other. It's just where you need your physical body to release today or to energize. If you're wanting to give the legs a break, walk the hands forward, pop up onto the blocks, feel this in your triceps, keep wrapping the upper arms by your ears, and then notice if your rib cage is sticking out and if there's a dip in the back. If you're working more of the hamstrings, put a tiny little bend in the knees to release the lower back, to release your sacrum. And then take your time, bring your blocks with you, walk your blocks underneath your hands. Hands go to your hips, a little micro bend here, press on the outer baby toes, and then rise straight up. Take a moment here as you readjust, and then turn your right toes now to face the back. Find your blocks. Let both blocks frame that front leg. Turn to your back heel. So now you're facing the entire back wall. Pop that back leg up, a little left off of center. Pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale as you fold forward towards the earth. Inhale moves you away from the earth, lengthening your spine. Right leg is in front, left leg is behind. Exhale folds you forward. Take two more like this, growing the spine. So watching your alignment. Right? So we want the weight anchored in the back heel, all 10 toes face forward. It's not about how far you get. And then here, maybe you wrap the arms. Maybe try for a balance today, right? So the right hand wraps around the outside of the right thigh, left hand around the outside of the left thigh, going for a bind. If it doesn't serve you, if you're struggling or lost the breath, the more advanced you become is choosing what serves you in the moment. That might mean letting go. Might mean taking a shavasana or a child's pose. Might mean keeping the hands on the block with a little bend on that front leg. Our ability to acquire knowledge and then apply it as we need then becomes wisdom, right? So knowledge is just intellect that's unused. But when we discern how we use that knowledge, then we become wise. And that, my friend, leads to self-mastery. If you're in a bind, release the hands, either finding your block or two blocks. I want you to bend that back knee. Take your time here as you lower that back leg down. So just pausing in a moment. Before you take a pose, notice what is unfolding for you. You might feel a very deep stretch on that front leg. Take your time as you walk your hands back to the blocks. Front leg, right foot anchoring down. Stack the shoulders. Might feel a very deep stretch happening on the front of that left thigh. This is one of those poses that Lord Hanuman, you might see it from this, I've done this pose several times. The sit pose as he bows to Lord Rama. Bringing the hands back to the blocks now. Take your time as you walk the blocks in front of you. Shift your weight forward. So there is intention here. Intentionally shift your drishti in front of you. And as you rise, take your time as you shift your weight forward to that front leg. Right heel anchors down, belly scoops in and up. Lift your back heel. Warrior 3. Maybe that right hand stays on the block as it starts to open up into Ardha Chandrasana. Move slowly here, flexing that back foot. Our ability to stay where we need becomes our wisdom. Bend that front leg, reach that left leg all the way back, Warrior 2. And we'll flow here, flip the palm, peaceful warrior. Inhale, stretching the breath on the right side. Exhaling into side angle. Taking your variation here, extended side angle or reaching that right hand down to the outside of the block. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, reaching the right hand where you need it. Taking 2 more like this on your own without feeling the need to rush, to look like anybody else. Letting your wisdom serve you. Pausing in your variation of side angle, bringing your left hand now to the top of that left hip, right hand to the inside, maybe taking a bind if it serves you today. You are in the bind, rolling that top shoulder back, heart extending. Maybe from here you lengthen that front leg into a bound Utthita Trikonasana. You can always let go of the bind and reach that right hand to the outside of the leg. Left hand comes to the hip or in line with your shoulder, reaching straight up. Thinking what you need from the practice today. Take your time now as you bring left hand to the heart, draw your navel in and back, right hand to the heart, and then push down on the feet as you rise straight up using your core. Turn your right toes in, interlace your fingers this time behind the small of your back. Inhale to lengthen, reaching your heart all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold you forward over your thigh bones. Reach the arms up, long jaw at ease here, relaxing the head, the neck, the chest. And then release the arm bones down to the earth. Maybe today you walk your hands through your thighs, head and neck at ease. Deep breath in, cleansing breath, open mouth. Hands go underneath you as you lengthen. Bend your knees, hands to the hips. Lengthen your spine, come straight up. Turn your left toes now to face the front. Take your blocks with you as you step forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Thinking what you need from your practice today. Remember the arms are rounded up. As you fold forward over your thighs, bend your knees generously here. Pause for a moment. Press your palms down. Maybe from here we lift the heels up and we find knees into the armpits. Starting to play with our crow balance. We're shifting the weight forward. Just notice what you feel. It might pick one leg up, might pick the other leg up. Scooping the belly in and up. Keep the breath flowing. Maybe you straighten the arms for crane. Or you can jump back to chaturanga. Taking your choice of the variation. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Take your time here as you bring your knees down to the earth. Find your block. We're going to take puppy pose. A little heart opener. Keeping your knees stacked over your hips. Walk your elbows forward, forearms on top of the blocks. Scoop your belly in and up. Opening up the front of the chest here. You have the option to lower the height of the block depending on where you need to feel the sensation in your body. Directing the breath where you most need it. Taking your time very slowly. Start to walk yourself back into child's pose. Big toes touch, belly in between the legs. However you need to get to this posture, walk your fingers forward. Now take your fingers over to the left side. So keep anchoring your weight into the right side, fingertips reaching left diagonal. Maybe you open up the mouth and you sigh that breath out. Maybe you take a little horse trill. Then keeping the head as far to the earth, you can place your head on a bolster if you need, or a pillow. Walk your hands now diagonally over to the right side. Keep your pelvis heavy, anchoring into the left hip. Either side, filling, letting that sensation be what it needs to. Now start to walk your hands back to center. Pause for a moment here. Roll through your spine as you come to cat-cows. We're going to take a few cat-cows here. Inhale, opening up the chest, connecting to that central line of energy. Exhale, scoop belly in and up. A few more times like this as you push the ground away. Inhale to open up, reaching the heart forward. Exhale draws you back in. No right or wrong, only what's right for you in this moment. Taking your time now, come to neutral spine. We're going to take that right heel directly behind you. Scoop your belly in and up. Left arm reaches out. Energizing your body. Draw that left elbow in to meet the right. Inhale to scoop everything in. Exhale as you press it back. Doing this 4 more times. Moving to your breath. Eyes steady on one point. Discerning what you need. Strength and resilience comes from the inside. The next time you reach that left arm long, pause for a moment here. Feel your body energized to that neutral spine. Take your time as you lower that left hand down. Listen carefully. Bring your right foot over to the right side. Anchor your right heel down. We're coming into gate pose. Opening up the side body. I'm going to place a blanket underneath my left knee. Please do the same if you need to. And then opening up the side body, walk your right hand down to the right side. Reach your left arm up and over by your ear. We call this gate pose because we open up the gates of the side body. And then take your time as you very slowly walk yourself back forward. Hands underneath your shoulders. Lift that right leg straight up and back. Feel your body energize. Right knee underneath right side hip. Take a moment here, wag the tail side to side. You might even let it out. 3 cat-cows here. Inhale as you open up the heart, scoop your belly in and up. Exhale, releasing. Ignore me. If you need to, move according to how you need to move. And then coming to neutral spine, reach that left heel directly behind you like you're pressing into a wall. Left leg comes straight up and back. Right arm long by the ear. 5 rounds here. Scoop your belly in and up. Elbow to knee. Push the ground away. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw your belly in. Exhale to release. One more time. Inhale to energize. Exhale to release. 2 more on your own. I'll be quiet. Next time you lengthen your right arm and left leg, pause for a moment. Feel your belly energize, scooping in and back. Right hand comes down. Take that left leg over to the left side now. Stack your shoulders over your knee, over your hip, and walk your left hand down the top of your left thigh. Right arm long by your ear, gate pose, right side. Noticing your body is feeling in this moment. And straight back up, take your time. Plug both hands underneath your shoulders. Lifting that left leg straight up and back. Bend your left knee. Place it underneath your left side. Wag your tail side to side, pausing for a moment here. We're going into a deep hip opener. I like to come into this hip opener, root table pose. So from here, take your time as you lift your knees, draw that left knee in between the palms, touch your right knee behind your left knee. Notice that my blanket is still underneath me. Rock your seat back. This is called full seat. Two options, peace sign fingers, yogi toe lock here. And this is a very deep hip opener. So few options as you stack the knees. You can take peace sign fingers, yogi toe lock. You can interlace your fingers on top of that left thigh and push your thigh bone away. We'll be here for a little bit of time. As I said, this is a very deep hip opener. So if anything feels, hopefully, let's see if I can get this glare out as much as I can. Great thing about my apartment is that it has so much sunlight. Doing my best here. All right, we'll just have to work with what we have. Maybe best as we can. Okay. I refuse to place blinds in my apartment so my neighbors get a full view. But I think that also comes from living in Paris. If you're looking in, then your life is a little not full and colorful. So taking your time now, nestling in. Once again, this is a very deep pose. We're going to be here for some time. So a few options. Peace sign fingers, yogi toe lock, hands on top of that left thigh. Let your pelvis be heavy. When you start to feel, or if you start to feel that release, you are welcome to start to fold forward. Okay? And that might happen centimeter by centimeter, might even happen millimeter by millimeter. So let your eyes now close. Let the jaw relax. And also, this is another variation if you need to peek up. I also like to take this variation where my palms are up and my forearms are on the blocks. It allows a little bit of that introspection, kind of like the reference that I gave with the swan. Swan is used quite a lot in Hindu mythology. And Saraswati, the goddess associated with arts, science, knowledge, wisdom, stands on a swan. Swans are synonymous with peace. When we bow ourselves, surrendering the intellect of the mind to the wisdom of the heart, we find that shanti inside of us. Let yourself now find peace in this posture without pushing past where your natural limitations are. And this is where the advanced within an intermediate advance comes in. Giving yourself permission, maybe place a block under your head. Close the eyes if they're not already closed. I'll be quiet for a few moments here. Take your time. If your forehead is on the block, very slowly start to lift your head off of the earth. Walk your hands back to center for a moment. Stacking your shoulders over your hips. Keep the eyes closed. Start to visualize your spine lighting up. Start to invite your imagery and imagination to color that light. What is the first color that comes to you? What is your laser beam, that lightning bolt from midbrain to sacrum? What color is coming? Is it a hot pink, cobalt blue, burnt sienna, ochre, magenta? Is it pure white? Is it transparent? Just as sound affects our nervous system, color and imagery also help us correlate which chakras are needing that attention and awareness. Notice the color that's coming up for you. And take your time to come out of this pose. I like to bring my hands forward and then slowly lift my hips up. So there's going to be a little work here in the core. And then very slowly come back to table pose. However you need to get there. 3 cat-cows just to neutralize the spine. Let that color now charge and transform your body. Letting that lime green, light yellow, periwinkle blue, letting whatever it is into your imagery. Take your time as you come back to neutral spine. You're going to lift the knees as you scoop your belly in and up and slide that right knee now in between the palms. Put your left knee behind your left knee. Lay your heels out. And then take your time as you adjust your seat. Both sits bones come back onto the earth. One side is going to be a little bit different than the other. We are asymmetrical. Just let your body now adjust without trying to force it, being mindful of the knees stacking on top one another. One more time, peace sign fingers, either taking yogic toe lock, hands on top of the thigh bones, or hands behind you. Just take a moment as you energize your spine and settle into your posture. In these deep hip openers, we want to give ourselves time. We want to let the fascia, which is alive and covers our body. The entire body is a living, breathing organism. Letting the fascia now release anything else that might be there. You might even have noticed some slight micro adjustments already happening. You might feel a little release, a little bit more comfort as you let your pelvis be heavy. And then slowly, incrementally, millimeter by millimeter, then centimeter. So we don't go for the centimeter first. We let the micro adjustments become the macro. If it feels good for your body, maybe you start to round forward, but keep the length of the spine. The spine is that laser beam of intelligence. The pelvis is grounding us and releasing. Maybe you place a block underneath your forehead. One side is always a little bit more user friendly. Maybe you stack 2 blocks like I'm demoing here and place the forehead to support. Relaxing the back of the spine. We need the masculine energy. We need our action and our will and our drive. But we can only access that when we allow our feminine, our softness, our being, our gentleness, our nurturing to come forward. Let yourself be loved into this posture and experience the tantra, the action and being that happens when pranoti and trayati, two Sanskrit words that comprise tantra, liberation and expansion. Notice how your body emulates liberation, freedom, when she slowly begins to expand. Coming back to color, lighting up your spine this time. Maybe a different color is moving through you as you visualize your midbrain lighting up. And we use our imagination, our creativity. Science has also shown that we see the neural pathways, new neural pathways being fired. That's so important because it allows gray matter in our brain to grow. You're enlivening your brain, bringing electricity to your spine. That electricity fuels and informs every cell of your body. The color is lighting up right now. What are you seeing in your mind's eye? I'd like for you to hold that image, whatever color it is. And feel your sacrum now, like a lightning bolt, charging your cellular body with this color. Slowly start to roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. If you hold it forward, stack your shoulders over your hips. Resist the urge to move. And let that lightning bolt of color come into you. You might even add that sound effect. There's even a word in our language, onomatopoeia. Maybe it's pow, bing. Breath. Come out of this pose. We'll take an easier route this time. Rock back onto your sits bones. Very slowly uncross your legs. Plant your feet down. Take reverse table here. Open up the front plane of the body. Bring your hands underneath you. Press down in the feet. Keep the eyes closed or eyes steady on a point in front of you and lift your hips. You can keep your gaze either in front of you or up at the ceiling, but resist the urge to drop your head. And in fact, lift your butt, your tailbone a little bit higher. Lower your hips down one vertebrae at a time, lengthening your legs. Come to staff pose dandasana for a moment here. Lengthening your legs. Make sure your props are handy. We're gonna lower down and we'll end in a variation of a twist. So not a simple twist, but a little bit deeper of a twist. You can always skip it. But I do want you to make sure your props are close by so you don't have to keep getting up. Reach your feet forward, scoot back a little bit, and then lower down one vertebrae at a time. Walk your feet underneath you, underneath your knees, and bring your arms to a soft cactus here. This is going to open up the back body. So we'll draw the knees in, cross that right knee over the left knee, just as we did in bull seat. Now, a few options here. You can either keep the knees crossed, or if you would like to eagle wrap, single or double, depends on your facility. Keep your thighs close to your belly, close to your chest here. And then scoot your hips over 1 centimeter to the left. Let your knees be guided to the right. If this posture is too deep for you, you can always unwind the legs. Relax your jaw. It is okay if this left shoulder is not quite down on the earth. Draw your awareness now to the top of your left hip bone and direct your awareness to the left side of the back. Close the eyes here. Where can you invite expansion and liberation? Manoti and Sayati. Two words that comprise the word tantra are synonymous with Shiva and Shakti, the embodiment of both masculine and feminine, yin and yang energy. Shakti, representative of her freedom, her liberation to be what she needs to be, go and flow, wherever, however. The raging fire, calm water, or tranquil earth. Shiva, pure, unbound expansion, representative of the ever-growing universe. Limitless. Invite that tantric breath into your next inhalation. Let it charge and transform into your cellular. Uncross the legs on the right side. Take your time here. Use your core. Press down on the backs of the hands. Draw your knees into your chest. Keeping your belly in and up. A little bit of core action here. Back to center, aligning your hips. And cross your left knee now over the right knee. Totally okay to stay knee to knee, or you can single or double wrap. I recommend drawing your knees into the chest, the heels close to the butt. Scoot your bum 1 centimeter over to the right, and then let the knees fall left. Working within the range of your unique anatomy in this moment. Changes, right? One moment we can feel energized. Moment depleted. Next moment balance. Next moment misaligned. Can you find expansion now on this side? Freedom to release needs to be released. Notice if you're gripping anywhere on the side. Notice if there's anywhere you can let the breath come into you a little bit deeper, a little bit more. Then unwrap the legs if they are wrapped. Move your belly, your core to your spine, knees up to the chest. Take your time. Up onto your back here. And take your variation of half a baby. Might not even be extending the legs, right? So sometimes in these deep hip openers, I just wag my tail side to side and open my thighs. Focusing on the length of your back body. Hopefully your props are near and you don't have to adjust too much. Let one pillow, if you have it, go underneath your head. And then place your other pillow or your blocks, hopefully one more time, they're handy so you don't have to move too much. Place it underneath your thighs today. The back of the legs, feet are grounded, thighs are supported, and then you'll cover yourself with your blanket. So just a little bit of an elevation here to release the lower back, and then find that spot underneath the mid part of your skull. Wanting the front of the throat to open up. Close the eyes as you settle in. Let go of the work and the effort. Visualize that color. It might change again. On your next inhale, feel whichever color is coming through you, like a lightning bolt. Feel and direct that light and color to the right side of your body. Next inhale. Maybe it's the same color, maybe it changes on the next exhale. Direct that color to the left side of the body. Next inhalation. Let your exhalation color the front of your body. Inhale. Next exhalation, cover the back of your body. Maybe your entire body is multicolored. Maybe it's all one color. Just a few. Whichever colors light, fueling your body. Visualize yourself now, colorful as you are, encased in a bubble of white light. Feeling yourself being nourished, healed, whole. Let yourself now incubate in this white bubble, pure bliss. Stop, shift, settle. I'll be quiet for a few moments. Lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Slide it behind the upper teeth. Lightly rub your thumbs over each fingertip. Gathering your knees to your chest. Your time. Slowly roll over to one side. Just rest there for a moment. Fetal position. Use the strength of your top hand. Let head be heavy as you rise to a comfortable seat. Pelvis be grounded. Bringing the hands to the heart center. Feel this opposition. Feel the duality. Notice that it's one gesture. Like a swan, bow down to the wisdom of the heart. Finding peace in sometimes the most challenging moments. Always come back to the wisdom of the heart that is there as your internal compass. Listening to the heartbeat, the driving drum, that it guides you with love, compassion, and empathy, starting with you first. Namaste.